Hey, so it's Friday Philosophy Day. It's a new thing. I want to talk about some of the stuff I've been reading. And this week I was reading, what's it called? Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Mind. It's Wayne Dyer's interpretation of the Tao Te Ching. So he goes through and he talks about the 81 verses of the Tao. And one of them was live softly. One of the verses was live softly. I'll have to go back and look at which one it was, but lived softly. And he says that water is the softest thing, but it has the greatest effect on the earth in every way. I mean, it sustains life, but in terms of being hard, it's the only thing that can break solid granite and break down a mountain and move boulders. And anyway, it's really cool. I like the thought of that. And I kind of got thinking about my own life in places where I haven't lived all that softly, and I feel a little shame for that. And then I've been affected maybe by that too in my life. In fact, here's a story just from this week. This week, Lindsay and I are trying to rent a house. We don't know where we're going to be a year from now. We probably need a rent still. And we found a nice house, and we went and talked to the people, and they were such nice people, kindest people ever. And they said the couple that owns this house live out of state, and we'll talk to them for you. We'd like you guys and your family to live in this house, and we want that more than anything. It's real tough for us to live the way we are, and it'd be nice to be able to kind of spread out with 9 of us in a 3-bedroom apartment. That's not easy living. And we're in a position where we can afford a house, so we found a good one and talked to these people, and they were excited for us. And then we talked to the people that lived out of state, and they told us it was great, and they couldn't wait to rent to us, and they had a couple other renters lined up, and they felt better about us, and they'd like us to rent it, and if we could bring them a check by, it was ours. So we ran them up a cashier's check for first and last month. Beautiful place. The next morning we got a troubling phone call. Apparently the lady out of state knew somebody that knew one of us and had some pretty awful things to say about us. And the bad thing is we think we know who it was, and we don't know that person. They just know somebody that knows us, and it's that far down the line. And their words were, "We'll not be renting to those 2 people." For no other reason than they judge us to be bad. And it hurt my feelings, but I realized, I've been in that position before where I've made that same judgment on others, and I didn't live so softly myself. And so I guess I had that coming. And if I have a message today on Philosophical Friday or Philosophy Friday, or maybe even Spiritualism Friday, I know that doesn't work. Live a little softer, live a little kinder, live a little gentler, and be the change you want to see in the world. And that's going to be my goal throughout this weekend, at least. I hope maybe just throughout this hour. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. And I'm hoping to do these every Friday. If you like them, cool, join me. And if you have some thoughts of your own, man, I'd love it if you shared them. I'm really on kind of a tear. I want to learn more about how to be a better person, and that's my goal. And pass whatever I learn, however limited that may be, on. So thanks for joining me on this fun first try into Philosophical Friday.